VBTS makes ARMY melt. His captivating vibe in the latest Weverse Live makes hearts flutter. Hello ARMY all around the world. Welcome back to BTS Fans Channel, the place where we come together to talk, share, and celebrate every precious moment from the BTS members. Here, we don't just discuss their music or the records they break, we also dive into the personal sides that make us feel so much closer to them. And today, we're going to talk about something that truly made ARMY's hearts melt. Yes, this is about V of BTS, or Kim Taehyung, who recently greeted fans through his latest Weverse Live. If there's only one word to describe this live, it would be captivating. His aura, his charm, and his magnetic vibe made this live stream feel so special and unforgettable. The beginning of Weverse Live. As soon as the live started, ARMY from all over the world flocked into the broadcast. The viewership skyrocketed within seconds. Even without a grand stage or professional lighting, Taehyung simply sat in front of the camera, and yet, his presence instantly filled the virtual space with warmth and energy. Just imagine, Taehyung with slightly messy hair, dressed casually, flashing that soft smile to welcome his fans. That alone was more than enough to make millions of hearts skip a beat. Many ARMY left comments like, "V, you look so handsome tonight," or "Your smile just saved my entire day." A cozy and intimate atmosphere. Unlike official interviews or large events, Weverse Live allowed V to show a more natural side of himself. He spoke casually, chuckled at little things, and shared simple stories from his daily life. In those moments, ARMY could feel just how warm and genuine he truly is. What made it even more special was how he interacted with fans. He read the comments one by one, responded with funny expressions, and even repeated ARMY's words in a playful tone. It felt like sitting down with an old friend, chatting without barriers. His soothing voice. Of course, one of the most talked about highlights of the live was when V suddenly began to sing. With his signature baritone voice, he sang short snippets of songs spontaneously. Fans instantly flooded the chat with love, saying things like, "His voice is therapy," or "Every note from V feels like a warm embrace." At one point, he sang with a slight smile on his face, a smile that struck ARMY deeply, because it felt so genuine, so natural, and so very Taehyung. Many fans admitted they teared up, saying that hearing him sing in that moment was like receiving comfort after a long, exhausting day. Global ARMY reactions. It didn't take long before clips from the Weverse Live spread like wildfire across social media. On Twitter, hashtags about V trended worldwide. On TikTok, short videos of his mesmerizing smile turned into viral edits and soundtracks. Instagram feeds filled up with screenshots and fan edits, each caption brimming with love. Some fans even said this Weverse Live felt like a healing session. Every small gesture, from him touching his hair, resting his chin in his hand, or simply gazing into the camera, felt calming. No wonder so many comments read, "Thank you V, I feel so much better after watching you." V's authentic charm. What makes Taehyung so extraordinary isn't just his visuals or his voice, it's the way he brings warmth. He doesn't try to appear perfect. Instead, with his honesty and little quirks, ARMY gets to see a real person full of sincerity, not just a global superstar. That's why this live was so memorable. Because V wasn't presenting himself as an idol far away on a pedestal. He was there as a friend, a companion, a person who simply wanted to share a moment with those who love him. Unforgettable moments. There was one particular moment that made ARMY go wild, when V stared at the camera for a long time without saying a word, just with those deep eyes and a faint smile. It seemed so simple, but the comments exploded. "Why does his gaze make my heart stop?" Or "That smile should be illegal, it's too charming." Moments like these prove that Taehyung doesn't need to do much to captivate millions. His gaze, his smile, and his natural vibe are more than enough to shake the world. ARMY's hopes. After this live, many ARMY expressed their hope that V would go live more often, even if only briefly. Because these small, intimate moments serve as a reminder of just how close BTS is to their fans. No stage, no production, just a heartfelt connection. Of course, ARMY is also looking forward to Taehyung's future projects. But they know that simple Weverse lives like this hold a very special place in their hearts, sometimes even more valuable than grand events. So, ARMY, how about you? After watching V's latest Weverse Live, what was it that truly melted your heart? Was it his gentle smile, the kind of smile that seems to stop time itself and make the world feel brighter with just one expression? Or was it his deep gaze, eyes full of mystery, yet overflowing with sincerity, making us feel as if he was looking directly into our souls, even though we were only watching him through a screen? For some of you, maybe the most unforgettable moment was his voice. That warm, soothing tone, low, comforting, and filled with emotion. Every word he spoke, no matter how simple, carried meaning that lingered in our hearts. And then there were those little stories he shared, tiny fragments of his life, honest feelings, and casual moments that made him feel so close, so real, so human. V's Weverse Live was not just a live stream. It was a rare window into his world. A precious moment when ARMY could see Taehyung not just as a global superstar, but as a warm-hearted soul, someone who always tries to give happiness to others, even when he himself might be tired. Every ARMY surely had their own favorite part. For some, it may have been the way he laughed, his laughter so genuine, carrying a positivity that could brighten anyone's day and wash away exhaustion. For others, it was the moments of silence, because even in stillness, V has the power to bring peace. And then there were the little playful gestures, the soft greetings, the mischievous glances, small things that somehow make ARMY fall in love over and over again. So now, the question comes back to you. Out of all those beautiful moments, which one stayed with you the most? Which one will you share with your fellow ARMY? Which one will you remember on the days when you feel tired, because just thinking of V is enough to give you strength again? Write it all in the comments below, because your stories are what keep this fandom alive, full of love, and stronger than ever. And of course, don't forget to continue supporting this channel by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing to BTS Fans channel. You're not only helping us grow, but also joining us in the journey of celebrating every special moment of BTS. Together we will continue to uncover the unseen stories, the surprising moments, and the emotional sides of BTS that make them not just musicians, but truly a family to us all. Until we meet again in the next video, remember this: every time V smiles, the world seems to stop spinning for just a moment, as if even the universe itself knows that his smile is too precious to miss. A smile that is not only beautiful to see, but also one that soothes hearts, gives hope, and reminds us that as long as V exists, there will always be a reason to keep smiling. And that, ARMY, is why we will always wait, always support, and always love, because with V, even the smallest moment becomes eternal.